Alrighty, now that I've finished my ice cream, it is time to read you a story. A bedtime story. A birth time story. It is my birthday in about 4 minutes at the time of recording this. I'm turning 23. I am aware I look miraculously young for that age. You wouldn't even believe the, the, the big old number of 23 came out of my mouth just now. I know I'm feeling grayer hair and creakier bones every second as I say this. But I thought we'd do something a little different. Normally I do like a birthday stream or something stupid for the channel, something silly. Today I wanted to do something that I feel is going to be more heartfelt. I don't know. Because it is a Dr. Suess book called Happy Birthday to You. And I thought it'd be fun if we just read it. You know, kind of like a school teacher reading to some kindergartners or some shit. Or like a librarian reading to some kids or some shit. And it is self-indulgent, of course, because it's my birthday. Like, I feel like everyone has to be a little bit of a narcissist on their birthday, revel in the attention. But jokes aside, I thought it'd be something kind of sweet, because I saw this book when I was just scrolling through Amazon anyways, and I was like, I'll buy that and read it for myself, because I normally get myself a small birthday gift anyways. Last year it was a little Pichu card. Maybe I'll show it on the screen if I can get a picture. And then I was like, okay, this would be something cute. It's like $9, and I'll just get it and read it and enjoy it. But I thought, why not share with the channel? Because I didn't really have any birthday plans this year. So, yeah. All that yapping aside, it's now 2 minutes to my birthday. So we'll start reading this as a 22-year-old and finish as a 23-year-old. I'm happy to celebrate it with you guys. The heater is on because it's cold as fuck. And normally my room would be heated by now, but the power went off. Which actually scared me. Because I had ice cream in the freezer for my birthday. And I thought it was all going to go bad. I actually just ate one. I wasn't going to eat one until tomorrow. But because I couldn't warm my food all day since I got home, I had enough calories because I didn't eat the oatmeal I was going to eat. So I said, screw it. I'm going to have an ice cream. But yeah, let's get it. Happy Birthday to You by Dr. Seuss. I've never read this one before, by the way. I feel like a lot of people have read plenty of Dr. Seuss in their days, but I've not read this one. So... oh, also kind of a review, I guess. Ignore if my fingernails are dirty. I was cleaning, and I haven't cut them. Future Eddie here. Before the video starts, I've just realized there's been ice cream chocolate on my lips this whole time. Like on the side here, so if you see that, just ignore my gluttony. Happy birthday to you. I'm gonna move the mic out of the way. I feel like I'm gonna hit it. Well, shit. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. For my good friends, the children of San Diego County. I can't read upside down, guys. We'll get snug here. Let's do this. Can y'all see that? Maybe I'll scoot over a bit. There we go. I wish we could do what they do in Catrue. They sure know how to say happy birthday to you. In Catrue, every year on the day you were born, they start the day right in the bright early morn. When the birthday honker hikes high up Mount Zorn and lets loose a big blast on the big birthday horn, and the voice of the horn calls out loud as it plays, "Wake up, for today is your day of all days." Got some nice little horn action. Bars so far, as always. Dr. Seuss came in with the rhymes, obviously. Ooh. Then the moment the horn's happy honk is heard, comes a fluttering flap flap, and then comes the bird. The great birthday bird! And so far as I know, Catrue is the only place birthday birds grow. The bird has a brain. He's most beautifully brained. Did I read that wrong? No, I read that right. Sorry. It's midnight. I'm officially 23, and the first thing I'm doing is second-guessing my comprehensive ability. Whatever. This is already a train wreck. He was trained by the most splendid club in this nation, the Catrue Happy Birthday Association. I screwed up. Guys, I'm getting an eye doctor appointment next week. It has been years overdue. So after that, these read-throughs will go splendidly, I'm sure. And whether your name is Pete, Polly, or Paul, when your birthday comes round, he's in charge of it all. Whether your name is Nate, Nellie, or Ned, he knows your address and he heads for your bed. You hear a soft swoosh in the brightening sky. You're not all awake, but you open one eye. Then over the housetops and trees of Catrue, you see that bird coming to you. Just to you. I hope you guys can see the picture okay. Oh, there's a little kitty. I really like the art in this one. And like this, the mascot here, the bird, the true, um, very, I don't know, the design language, like it's it's friendly, it's old school. I mean, obviously old school, and it's just got, I don't know, it's got a nice vibe to it, nice and friendly and warm. The bird pops right in. You are up on your feet. You jump to the window. You meet and you greet with the secret true birthday high sign and shake that only good people with birthdays may make. You do it just so with each finger and toe. Then the bird says, "Come on, brush your teeth and let's go. It's your day of all days. It's the best of the best. So don't waste a minute. Hop to it. Get dressed." And 5 minutes later, you're having a snack on your way out of town on Smorgasbord's back. Smorgasbords. Okay, we got it. Today laughs the bird, eat whatever you want. Today no one tells you you can't or you shan't. And today you don't have to be tidy or neat. If you wish, you may eat with both hands and both feet. So get in there and munch. Have a big muncharoo. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. And we got our exaggerated Dr. Seuss things. I think that is the great thing about Dr. Seuss. I'm saying stuff that like kindergarten, first grade teachers haven't already said a bazillion times, but the imagination, the rhymes, and just that dream big energy, I think is so good for young minds. I mean, who didn't love this shit when they were younger? I didn't realize I already read that page, even though I just read it. If we didn't have birthdays, you wouldn't be you. If you'd never been born, well then what would you do? If you'd never been born, well then what would you be? You might be a fish or a toad in a tree. I've always thought about this. Like, what if I wasn't the sperm that won? Would I be born as something like that? That's genuinely something I have weird long, not freakouts, but just thought processes that'll last me like hours, like on stupid shit, right? Like that. Like, okay, if I wasn't born how I am now, and I was born as something else, would that even be me, or would that just like that couldn't be me, right? Hypothetically, let's say I was reborn, or not reborn, but born as a, I don't know, fly instead of myself, but that's not me, because it's not me. Just random rabbit holes like that. Like, even as a kid, I would freak out thinking about, like, for example, I was brought up in religion, right? And I'm not saying this is anything now. This is just like when I was a kid, I'd freak out because I would be like, okay, so this God made us, but who made him? And I just keep trying to track it all the way farther and farther, and it just made no sense to younger me, because I was like, I couldn't fathom a time or place or point, I don't know, beyond us at all anyways. I mean, I was like 5, so it would make me freak out. Obviously, I don't know, because even death would make me freak out too, so I'm just like, what if there isn't anything after death? What if it's this? What if it's that? And all this other stuff. Just a lot of, like, I don't want to say too deep or philosophical, but I guess it was to younger me. Because, like, now it's like, yeah, death is going to happen. It is what it is, right? And I get that I should be fine with that. But I'm not. Like, I don't like that. And I'm sure it'll change when I'm older. I don't know. Sorry for the random tangents. I'm kind of a weird guy when my birthday comes around. Because kind of like New Year's, whenever a year passes, I kind of remember all the things that I didn't do, which I know isn't a good mindset, but I'm like, damn, I didn't do all this in the last year that I said I was going to do. And then I also just suddenly start remembering, specifically on my birthday, like, things from the past. And I'm like, damn, it just gets really weird. So bear with me. I didn't even, like, fully convey my thoughts on the last subject properly, I don't think, because I feel like I could explain it a lot farther, but it doesn't matter. You might be a doorknob, or 3 baked potatoes. You might be a bag full of hard green tomatoes. Or worse than all that, why, you might be a wasn't. A wasn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. A wasn't just isn't. He just isn't present. But you are you. And now, isn't that pleasant? So we'll go to the top of the toppest blue space. The official True birthday sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound off at the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice, I am I. Me, I am I. And I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers. I am I. I'm trying not to be too loud because it is fucking midnight and everyone's trying to sleep. But whatever, it's my birthday. What are they gonna do? Stop me. Yes. And now, on this day of all days and true, the association has built just for you a railway with very particular boats that are pulled through the air by funicular goats. These goats never slip, never trip, never bungle. They'll take us down fast to the birthday flower jungle. The best sniffing flowers that anyone grows. We've grown to be sniffed by your own private nose. The animals' faces are just so like they're so content. Like just like we're doing shit, man. The fuck, Dr. Suess is always so good. There's also a new Cat in the Hat movie coming soon. Not to be anywhere correlated with the old Cat in the Hat movie, if you know what I'm talking about. As a Dr. Seuss fan, who's matured to like appreciate the stories on more than just a kid level, but like even as like a cultural level and a very sentimental level, I'm like, yeah, that movie's not anywhere near what that vision is. But on the level of like the shit poster in me, that movie is so good. They smell like licorice and cheese. Send 40 hoobubs up the trees to snip with snippers, nip with nippers, clip and clop with clapping clippers, nip and snip with clipping cloppers, snip and snop with snipping snoppers. All for you, the hoobubs clip. Happy birthday, nop and nip. There's a lot of snot coming out of my nose right now, probably because it's so cold. Bear with me. Then pile the wondrous smelling stacks on 50 hippoheimers' backs. They'll take those flowers all home for you. You can keep the hippoheimers too. While this is done, I've got a hunch. It's time to eat our birthday lunch. What we got? For birthday luncheons, as a rule, we serve hot dogs rolled on a spool. So stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff until you've had enough. Y'all, you know what I'm gonna have this year? Don't make it weird, okay? Because I know this sounds crazy, but we're kind of still deep in the cut. We're almost at our goals, so I'm not trying to mess it up. And I understand, yes, going off track for a day isn't gonna fuck you up. It's not the end of life. I know all of this. It's just that I am very, very close. And I'm like, I don't really want to, deal with all this. But I'm still making some compromises. Instead of the cut calories, we're gonna eat at maintenance for the next like day or two. And like I said, I got some ice cream, which I used to eat these like every day. But since I haven't been able to run, my maintenance has just been way lower because, yes, I do Stairmaster, but maybe like 4 days a week instead of running, 7 days a week, possibly twice a day, most of those days. It's just different, right? So I just cut them out. It is what it is. I eat like a lot of oatmeal and other shit that I just enjoy, and I don't feel like particularly starved because I'm a volume maxer. Lots of fiber, lots of broccoli and veggies, fruits and stuff. So like it's fine. This is a sweet treat and I don't really miss it, but I just had one and it was bussin', so that was kind of nice. But got a couple of those for the next day or two. And then instead of cake, because I realized I don't even really, I do enjoy cake, but I enjoy cake with ice cream more. So it's like if I just get ice cream, I'm fine without the cake. But my mom reckoned, because she always sees me eating the sugar-free snack packs or sugar-free Jello, she'd make me a Jello cake. Or like a Jello fruit cake, and I'm seeing it in the fridge, like getting made or getting ready, and it looks so good. I snuck a piece of banana out of it because she put bananas in it. She asked me what fruit I wanted, and I've never had one before, but I looked it up and I saw like strawberries and shit. So we threw in strawberries, we threw in kiwis, a lot of the stuff that I don't normally have. We also grabbed because like with my oatmeal, I eat a lot of shit like apples, strawberries, blueberries, recently blackberries, bananas. I do like sometimes, but I feel like it's more a toast thing. And just because they're denser, I just don't have them as often. Because, like I said, I try to maximize the volume because I'm cringe like that. And I just prefer other stuff more. But, yeah, we went with bananas. I got pineapples because I don't have pineapple very often. Watermelon I used to have a ton of, but it's kind of expensive. So we got watermelon, cantaloupe, and other shit. I'm not sure if all this is going in that. But it's just nice to have a fruit platter as well. Because, like, I know they're probably going to eat cake and normal cake. And I didn't realize my mom was going to do the Jello cake thing. So I was just like, can I have a fruit platter? Like, I don't mind if y'all have cake. Like, I'm not so weird that I'd be like, you guys are not allowed to eat this. Do what you want, right? Like, no one's stopping you. But it would have felt awkward if I was sitting there eating nothing, right? Because socially, like, food is a big part of that. It's just a thing. And that is why it is awkward when you're a healthier being, I feel like sometimes. that sounded so cringe and fucking egotistical. I didn't mean it like that, but like a health conscious person in a setting where not everyone is worrying about that because it's just not where they are, or they've already reached their goals where they want to be and they're not worried about it, right? I haven't reached the goals where I want to be yet, so that's why it's a little different. But yeah, so that Jello cake's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have a ton of fruit, and yeah, I always have a lot of fruit, but I'm gonna have a ton of fruit, and I'm probably just gonna eat more of the things I already eat. I think that's a good way to go about it, because like, yeah, I could ask my mom to make me like some big meal, but I'm just not particularly even craving anything crazy. But like I said, the ice cream was really nice, and I think I'm just gonna enjoy this birthday more of the memories with the people as opposed to making it a food thing. And yeah, I know it sounds pretty cringe, but the game's the game. We're in the ending stretch, I think. Now, of course, we're all mustard. So one of the rules, mustard, sorry, is to wash it all off in the mustard off pools. I actually love mustard. Sometimes I eat like just a random snack, like just dipping vegetables in salsa, but also barbecue sauce. But mustard too, for some reason, I love mustard. And I know that sounds kind of crazy to just dip vegetables in mustard and eat it, but that's what I'd be doing. I did it today, actually. Is to wash it all off in the mustard off pools, which are very fine warm water mountain drop tubs, which were built just for this by the mustard off clubs. Then out of the water sing loud while you dry, sing loud I am lucky, sing loud I am I. If you'd never been born, then you might be innocent. Innocent has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. He never has birthdays, and that isn't pleasant. You have to be born, or you don't get a present. A present. Aha. Now what kind shall I give? Why the kind you'll remember as long as you live. This is my present for myself, by the way. I know, I already told you guys that. Would you like a fine pet? Well, that's just what you'll get. I'll get you the fanciest pet ever yet. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation the official Catrue Birthday Pet Reservation. From east of the eastest to west of the westest, we've searched the whole world just to bring you the bestest. They come in all sizes, small, medium, tall. If you wish, I will find you the tallest of all. To find who's the tallest, we start with the smallest. We start with the smallest, then what will we do? Then what do we do? We line them all up, back to back, 2 by 2. Taller and taller, and when we are through, we finally will find one who's taller than who. But you have to be smart and keep watching their feet, because sometimes they stand on their tiptoes and cheat. 5'6" man here, I understand. And so from the smaller, we stack them up taller, and taller, and taller, and taller, and taller. And now, here's the one who is taller than aller. He's yours. He's all yours. He's the very tallest. I know you'll enjoy him. The tallest of the allest. I'll have him shipped home to you, Birthday Express. That costs quite a lot, but I couldn't care less. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. So what if it cost me 1,000 or 2? Sorry, probably show this a bit better. Today is your birthday. You get what you wish. You also might like a nice time telling fish. So I'll send diver gets and I'll send diver gets deep under the sea in their undersea kits. In all the wide world there are no better pets than the time telling fish that gets. God damn it. But speaking of time, why good gracious alive? That time telling fish says it's 4:45. I had no idea it was getting so late. We have to get going. We have a big date. Ignore the A that I added in that sentence earlier. I like the design of the fish. With the, I don't know, like it's not even uncanny because I was gonna say uncanny, but it's still like it still fits the cute, like wholesome vibe. Like I feel like if this was a lot of other artists, it would just be creepy, but it's not somehow, and that's not actually a W. And so, as the sunset burns red in the west, comes the night of the day of the best, the night of all nights in Catrue. So according to rule, what we usually do is saddle up 2 hooded clopfers named Alice and gallop like mad to the birthday palace. Your big birthday party soon starts to begin in the finest palace you've ever been. You know what my birthday party is going to be tomorrow? So this is going to sound extremely sad. I don't mean it to be this way. It's just something I realized because my life lately has just been very get through each day, so I don't realize how much time has been passing lately. And a friend of mine asked if we could hang out, like this week. And I was like, yeah, hell yeah. Let's do it just like on my birthday. So we're going to hang out tomorrow. And then I realized, when's the last time I hung out with someone? I think it was back in December. And I was like, that's not that long. Like, it doesn't feel like that long. But I guess, like, 3 months is kind of fucking crazy. And I think before that was, like, October. So, I don't know. On one hand, I'm like, that's normal. But I feel like that's probably not. I don't know, though. Like, I don't feel... Like, I don't know. I'm very content with being by myself. And I think that could be a weird thing. Because as a content creator, I feel like I'm not when I make so many videos. Granted, I haven't made too many videos recently. But, like, I feel like I still get plenty of interaction. But it's not necessarily real interaction. But that was just something I thought about lately, and I was like, damn. So that's gonna be pretty cool, because now that it's in my mind, like, oh, hangout soon. That's something I don't normally do. I'm very excited for that. And I say tomorrow, but I guess it's today, because it's my birthday now. We're probably gonna play some Switch games or something. I don't know. Just play, like, the homie game set up next to each other. I don't know. And then, yeah, after she leaves, probably play, like, Pokepia. Or Pokopia, I think's how you say it. Been loving that game. And then, yeah, probably celebrate with family for a bit. So, it's going to be a good day tomorrow. Look, man, I get it. Eddie, your narcissist. Nobody cares about what you're talking about. You're talking about yourself. But it's my birthday. Let me be a little bit... Now, this birthday palalis, as soon as you will see, has exactly 9,403 rooms to play games in. 12 halls for brass bands. Not counting the 53 hamburger stands. A hamburger sounds pretty good right now. Maybe I'll make a burger tomorrow. And besides all of that, there are 65 rooms. Just for keeping the sweeping up afterwards brooms. Because after your party, as well as you may guess, it will take 20 days just to sweep up the mess. This is a pretty lengthy book, low-key. Like, for some reason I thought it'd be shorter. Not a bad thing. Great thing, actually. First, we're greeted by drummers who drum as they come. And next come the strummers who strum as they come. And the drummers who drum and strummers who strum are followed by zummers who come as they zum. Just look at those zummers. They're sort of like plumbers. They come along humming with heads in their plumbing. And that makes the music that zummers call zumming. And all of this beautiful zumming and humming and plumbing and strumming and drumming and coming, all of it, all is for you. Dr. Seuss smiles are absolutely the best. I know I mentioned this already, but I just gotta keep pointing it out. Ah, what a great page. Look! Dr. Daring singing herrings. Daring singing spelling herrings. See what Daring's herrings do? They sing and spell it all for you. How sweet. Ah, see, the visual image of cake in media, I like more than real cake, to be honest. Like I said, I'm probably just more of an ice cream guy when it comes to sweets. And cookies. When I'm in a cookie mood, I can fuck up some cookies. But yeah, cake, like, I like on a normal level. Like, I'll eat it and I'll be like, hell yeah. But I don't know, I don't dream about cake. I don't think about cake, you know? It's something that I'm reminded of. But looks really cool here. Like I said, like visually, like for the representative image of a birthday or a celebration, it's amazing. With the candles and everything. And here comes your cake. Cooked by Snookers and Snookers, the official Catrue Happy Birthday Cake Cookers. And Snookers, I'm happy to say, are the only cake cookers who cook cakes today. Made of guaranteed certified strictly grade A. Peppermint, cucumber, sausage paste, butter, and the world's finest cake slicers, Dutter and Dutter. And Dutter with hatchets aflutter, high up on the poop deck stand, ready to cut her. My voice is, get a little warmed up today. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout loud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not just a clam or a ham, or a dusty old jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am. That's a great thing to be. If I say so myself, happy birthday to me. Now, by horseback and birdback and heiferback too, come your friends, all your friends, from all over Catrue, and the birthday palalis heats up with hot friends, and your party goes on, and on and on. How did I mess that up? I'm sorry. On and on, till it ends. I love the colors here. You know, it's kind of like that sundown, red and yellow, like the party. Well, I guess it's going on. It's not over yet, but it does end talking about like till it ends. So it's kind of like that reminder, like it will come to an end, but kind of enjoy it while it lasts. And now we're at nighttime, so it literally is the end. When it ends, you're much happier, richer, and fatter, and the bird flies you home on a very soft platter. So that's what the birthday bird does in Catrue, and I wish I could do all these great things for you. Yeah, absolute W. Is he gonna visit me today? Like the Tooth Fairy? That's nice. And I'm happy that this is my first Dr. Seuss book in the collection. I want to start collecting more. I think like, cause I've read a decent amount when I was younger. Like I said, like I feel like most people have, but probably not like a lot. I feel like I probably know more of like the Grinch animation or like the Cat in the Hat PBS show and shit like that. Like adaptations maybe more than the actual books, or like yeah, there's the same few books everyone reads, like Cat in the Hat and like One Fish, Two Fish. But like this one I never seen before until recently. And I think there was like 60 something of them. I looked it up. So low key, take me like 10 years, but not to read them. But like if I were to make content doing each of them, we could go through each of them and then rank my favorites. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But yeah, I'm 23 years young. Y'all, this is actually the first year where I'm really feeling old. 22 for some reason I didn't. Maybe it's because it was a nice even number. But like 21, milestone. I didn't drink. I never have drank. But it's still that milestone for like, oh, you can get in all these places, you can drink, you can do this. 16 and 18, you know, you can drive now, you're an adult now. Now it's just more existence. It's another random thing that I've overthought, admittedly. But I'm fine with it, you know? At least I'm not 30. In 7 years, someone's gonna bring up this clip and I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm gonna cry. But yeah, that has been me. But it is now 12:30 a.m. and I've got work in the morning. So I'm going to go make some oatmeal. I know I just finished my ice cream, but like I said, very late day where I didn't have much of a window to eat. So like I'm kind of just fitting everything in now. And like I still want to eat a meal before I go to sleep. I haven't ate a proper meal. I ate a bunch of fruit when I got home, and then I ate this. And the only reason I ate a bunch of fruit is because the fucking power went out. And I thought, oh, this shit's going to go bad. We're not going to have the Jello cake. Let me just eat some fruit like I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty goddamn good fruit, so I won't be knocking it like it's not good for you. And it was tasty. But yeah, I'm out, and happy birthday to me. Damn, this is such a self-indulgent asshole video. I'm sorry, guys, but the book was really sweet. So I swear, it wasn't because like, oh, make it about me. But inherently, that's what birthdays are. I just wanted to share the story because I thought it'd be like a wholesome thing. And I feel like kids' books like are just more engaging when you read them aloud. Like they are made to be read to a kid or like read to a group or just, you know, that vibe. Like sit around the librarian and, you know. So I feel like that was a very fun way to do it as opposed to me just being like, you know. But yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'm out. Goodbye. Happy birthday!